Okay, so a month or so ago I was contacted by a lady called Annette from Maskworx, and she sent me some masks to use in class with the students. Now I have a couple of samples and I'm going to have a bit of a play around with them today and see what I can create, see what problems I come up with, and yeah, so that maybe I won't come up against them while I'm over in Africa. Magazines, scissors, some model making materials, some Sculpey, some shellac, a bit of shoe polish, various pencils and palette knives, some turf and some grass, some sewing stuff. I have no idea what I'm going to make. A load of paints, paintbrushes, that sort of thing. So, probably way more resources than I'm going to need. It's quite a small mask after all. Some instructions here, which I might pay some attention to. Okay, well I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with this. I've never made a mask before, except maybe when I was 12. I think I probably made a Batman mask. So I think I'll probably just go on from there and do something superhero-ish. Now I'm pretty sure these are designed for kids, so in order to make this fit, I might need to chop out either the chin or the forehead, just to give us a bit more space for my big noggin. Drawing on a curved surface is a new challenge. I haven't done this before. Makes you feel particularly uncoordinated. How is this uncoordinated person supposed to teach people how to paint? Now something's just occurred to me as I've been cutting this out, and that's that I could make a mask with a moving mouth, so that when I move my jaw, the mask's mouth will move. Now the way I've cut this is going to make that not possible with this mask, because I've cut it too high on the nose. Okay, so we've got one mask there, looking a bit like a pro wrestler, and this is the other one. This is the one I'm going to try to get a moving mouth on. Following the first rule, keeping a clean workspace, always important. For the decorative mask, I'm going to try and build up a texture on it first by using this gravel and some Sculpey. Then with this mask, I'm going to work on it structurally, get it working structurally first, and then see how I go with this one. I'm just trying to make some sort of ridges to add some character. Well, it's not quite up to Damien Hirst's standards just yet, but we're getting there. I found some elastic and Natalie's sewing gear, so I'm going to use some of that to wire up the mouth. Awesome. This one's not working so well. That's a bit better. See? Now Natalie's cutting up some words for her project that she's doing at the moment, and she has some leftover words that she's cut out. I'm usually fairly averse to using words in my artworks, but these are at least fairly nonsensical words. A whole load of conjunctions, it looks like. Very artsy. Even though it seems like sort of a primary school kind of activity, it's actually going to turn out to be quite a good activity for the students. I came up with a few ideas for basically using this crepe paper as a sort of paint, less like a collage and more like actually like a real medium. Now with this one, I've sort of got the texture almost all finished. Before I colour over the top, I'm just going to sort of bath it in the binder medium. So that's turning out to be an absolute disaster. So I'm going to try spray paint it. Though that seems to me to be a bad idea as well, but I'll give it a go. Well, it turns out that was a brilliant idea. So I'm all finished with my masks. I've got this one which has got stone texture on it and it's been spray painted silver. And this one where I've used crepe paper, some words, some gold paint and done this hinge on the mouth so that the mouth can open. Now I'm not exactly sure what the sort of the cultural boundaries are with regards to mask making, but that will be sort of something I'll run into and deal with at the time. It'd be interesting for me to find out anyway. So Maskworx has contributed about 25 of these masks for me to use in a class when I'm over in Africa, and so I sort of thought that it would be a good fun class where people could, you know, just have a bit of a relax. But actually from doing the masks I've found that there's quite a lot of problem solving involved. You really have to think about how you use your media. For instance, things like this this crepe paper. It was interesting using it like paint if you use it with a binder medium. It was interesting working with the texture on the mask and introducing sculptural elements into a two-dimensional medium. So big thanks to Maskworx. I'm sure this will be a real fun class for all the people over in Africa. Hopefully we can get some great footage for you.